Mute the Muse. Mute the Muse. Bring the Muse. Shout out. Shimmy the papa, baby.
This your girl, Brittany the Muse, and I'm back again. How y'all doing? If any of you guys have been following or subscribing or watching, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for you guys' support. Y'all are getting me to where I want to be. I appreciate y'all. The outpour, you got to start as a small fish, and now you're a salmon in the lake. Ain't make no sense, but it did to me. But today, I have a very special what is it, co-host? How do you say it? Co-host of
I'm just a guest.
this nigga. See, he fucked it up already, you guys. See, this y'all
just
gonna
a
learn.
guest,
Y'all
yo.
gonna learn right here. This
And
is
I
one of
can't
my
take her
this is one of my
seriously.
dearest friends.
I can't take her seriously.
I want to just come on. Why don't you, since you messed up my intro?
How about you just go ahead and introduce yourself? Go ahead.
Well, my name is K-Sid Stuckey. I go by many monikers. You know, the first one is, Mr. Important, Mr. Highly Coveted, Mr. Never Scheduled but Always on Time, and Mr. By Mistake on Purpose. And I'm really good at what I do. I'm very good. That's why I'm here, right?
Filler episode. I don't know. No, I'm kidding.
If y'all was here from the very beginning, I kind of started this little thing here.
He put the battery in my back, and he provided the services for me to be able to.
No.
He did, because he has a podcast.
I have something like a podcast.
Several things.
I'm all over the place.
My favorite one is Morning Coffee. Tell them a little bit about what you do. Tell them your podding experience. What you do.
Well, I'm a geek. I like to work with a lot of cameras and microphones and stuff. So I don't really have a show, so to speak. But I was trying to do something with a couple of my friends. Meet a couple of homies. Had a group chat, and I thought we had a great chemistry. I'm like, let's do this on camera with the microphones, and people seem to like it. I also like to go on by myself. There's this little show that I do in the morning called Morning Coffee.
That's my favorite. I like
it's
that.
when I'm driving to work. It's real quick, 20, 30 minutes. Just talk about random shit, whatever it is.
I mainly like Morning Coffee because you get caught up in traffic, and I like your road rage, so I enjoy that.
I do be road
I enjoy
raging.
that. I think everybody enjoys
really
that part.
bad.
Like, he'd be like, yeah, and black men, move the fuck out the way. Like, I love it.
It's bad.
I love it.
I'm a tow truck driver. That's my profession. That's my day job. I work for a very high class body shop. I also am a photographer on the side. Not super, I'm gonna say, divulging into the photography. I'm trying to get a little bit better at it. Starting next year, I'm gonna really jump feet first.
Okay.
I'm currently in school to be a nurse.
Nurse.
I
love man
just
nurses.
finished this annoying biology course. It was accelerated. 4 hours on my day, and I got an A in it.
Oh, shout
Enough
out
of the
to
A's, Mr. 4.0 GPA. Thank you very much.
All right. Lit.
And I'm outside.
We outside.
I'm outside, as y'all gonna find out soon. I do want to thank Brittany for inviting me on here. You got this looks nice. Look, shout out to the producer. This is great.
Cam Candor.
This is really good.
Did I say that right?
This is really good, and it feels good just to show up and show out.
I think I said it backwards. My producer said I said it backwards. It's Candor Cam. Candor, what is it, y'all? It's okay.
It's not.
It's
You're
all right.
fucking his name up. This is.
I gotta say it
this
right.
Is professional.
Because we need the people to know what it is, because everybody inquired already. Like, yo, your production looks crazy. Who's doing
So get it right.
Candor Cam. Period. But speaking of potting, literally when he was joking around when he first came on, he's literally the reason why I put thought into fruition. You know, I don't know how to say. You know, I don't know how to say words. Fruition. He's the reason I took an idea I had in my head and put it out there. He was like, come on, let's just do it. I'll come over. I'll bring your laptop. I'll bring the mics. I'll bring everything. He was the reason. He supported me. He always supports me with everything that I do.
Brittany is way too dope to not do this, to do something. And I was always telling her, hey, you really have a gift. You have an extreme, amazing gift. You should do something about it. And I was willing to do it. But then, you know,
So emotional.
Brittany does Brittany stuff, and
Brittany was going through depression. Like one of my favorite words on here, I had to seek therapy. And when I got therapy, I was feeling better. But shout out to my friends who checked on me, which you were one of them, when I was down.
you're
You know
not
what I'm
down
saying?
now.
No, I'm doing good.
You good? You're not depressed?
No.
We're gonna find out.
Well, damn. What the fuck?
We gonna find out.
I'm doing good. I feel good.
feel good?
I'm back. I'm back, baby.
You back?
I'm back.
We gonna see.
I'm back. I feel good, and I found a practice that works for me, which is just getting up and showing up.
Well,
That's the thing. We stop showing up. We just get up, and
You
every day
better-
turns into. But I made every day a
what was
task.
that?
Just like going to sleep, waking up, eating,
it's
going to
cutting
sleep,
onions.
waking up, sleeping. I woke up and I said, I'm gonna make, as corny as that shit sounds, I'm gonna make every day count.
are you making it account?
Yeah, my friends and my support system. I think everybody always says children need villages, but adults need villages too. And my village is crazy and has been showing up for me. So if it wasn't for my village, I couldn't tell you where I'd be.
That's good. I'm so proud.
You're amongst my village?
Proud.
Oh,
I'm
I'll
on
take
the,
it
I'm on
fucking
the,
back
I'm on the
then.
outside.
Shit.
You know, I got my binoculars.
Don't do that.
And
You're
my little-
the first person I
my little
call. But
pools
whatever,
in
whatever.
dark.
We not. Look, you want to play the background? You can play the background. We gonna get into the shit that I want to talk about.
And
All right.
what you want to talk about?
Boom. So I've been on, everybody knows on Instagram, if you are watching this, you know me some way, shape, or form from either following on Instagram, you might have came across YouTube, click the button, whatever. But we've been talking about this weird shit all week. Women have been bashing men. And you know, a lot of people like to call me Mrs. Samuels because I'm fair. And women don't like accountability. So it's like when I say, well, if you're pointing fingers, there's 4 fingers pointing back at you. So let's work it out. A lot of women be like, oh, it ain't no good men out here, et cetera, et cetera. So I kept saying, yes, it is, but y'all don't be wanting these good men, or y'all have these expectations that these good men cannot uphold. So I today, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, have one of these eligible bachelors yet again. The good, incomparable, I don't know how to say all that fly shit you say. This nigga name, I call him Stucky, or KC.
Damn, you don't. Do I have a nickname from you?
No, I'm real formal. I think you're in my phone first and last name, exclamation point. Like, I'm very
I have
formal.
a very prolific name, so.
Yeah, it's nobody.
Even though
I don't know
my name,
anybody
it's
named
alright.
I don't like my name
I
either,
don't-
but that's a whole.
How do you not like Brittany?
Why the fuck would you name me Brittany? It's a whole bunch of other names in the world. At least your parents took some creativity in the motherfucker. They just said, what am I naming?
another
Brittany.
episode.
Like, that's corny as
Let me look at
shit.
the camera and say this. Just because it's different doesn't mean it's good.
I like it though. K
So,
Sid.
I'm just gonna say.
I mean, it's ghetto for sure.
Right?
But no, I take that back. That was rude. It's creative.
Whatever.
But we were taught that creativity is ghetto, and that's because of the other man, not the brother man. But anyway,
Any horse.
back to this eligible bachelor we have here.
I'm alright.
This
all
guy,
right.
humble. It
So
didn't add humble to
why do you think
because
I'm an
this is
eligible
what you
bachelor?
okay. So ladies, he's a needle in a haystack. He's a needle in a haystack. He don't got no kids.
Damn, start off with that.
Yeah, because no kids, y'all
My
be
dick don't work.
bitches be having 5 kids, but be like, I want 4 kids. I want a man
my
with no
dick
kids.
don't work.
Cool, but you don't have no kids.
All right, cool.
At this point, bitches done had enough kids for the both of y'all.
For sure.
So
Absolutely.
they be like, I want a man with no kids. It's always the girl with like 6 kids and 5 different baby dads. Like, I want a man with no kids. So number one, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. Well, ladies, because sexuality, he is straight. I gotta be clear. I have a lot of different guests on my show. So
Wait, all right, go ahead.
we'll talk.
All right, cool.
So
Cool.
this gentleman here, number one, he doesn't have any kids. 2, he has a good job. 3, you make a pretty penny.
How much I make? Put it out there for the
I'm
women,
cool
so.
because I don't want bitches.
Oh, I
I
thought
don't
we was
want.
talking about. Come on, how
If you
much I
want to talk
make?
about it, you can talk about it.
I don't make a lot.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. He makes a pretty penny. He don't got no kids. He has his own space. He respects ladies. He's romantic. He does the flowers. He holds the doors. He do all this shit that you ladies say you want. Second eligible bachelor I gave y'all. I just want to know, what type of women do you like?
I love a woman who doesn't have to be kept. I love the most non-traditional women. I don't like.
Explain.
I have a huge. I mean, I guess we're gonna talk about it later, but the gender role thing. That's kind of a situation where I don't really ascribe to. I think it's very stifling. Without getting too deep into it, I love somebody with a big personality. You know, I'm very much chill, but a lot of the times the women that I'm dealing with, their personality is huge.
Huge
very,
as in what?
very loud without speaking.
Okay.
Like you walk into a room, their presence is felt. It's just there. Like you could just their aura just so thick and suffocating. You can't do nothing but acknowledge it.
Okay.
Bigger than life women. I love women with money. I mean, that makes things so much easier.
So, ladies,
So much easier.
you cannot be broke. That's
So much
no,
easier.
you can't be broke.
There's a lot of pretty bums out here.
No pretty bums.
There's a lot of pretty bums out here. And they, I hate it.
Okay.
What else we got?
So larger than life, can't be broke, big personality,
man,
aesthetic wise.
When you write it down like that, it sounds so trash.
Because we all have
Jesus
a list.
Christ.
And I think this is really to bring awareness to these lists that really kind of like your preference is cool, but I think this will show us what the disconnect is between the sexes because we all have these lists.
Right. And you asking me what I like aesthetically.
Yeah, so you mentioned larger than life. That seems like a personality trait. Money seems like a financial trait. So let's get into the aesthetic. What kind of women are you into?
I do want to walk back the money thing.
Okay.
But we can let it rock.
You can walk it back while we here.
I mean, you don't gotta have a lot of money. You just have to be financially responsible. You have to have your bills taken care of. You're not looking
For
every
someone to
other
pay it.
fucking week. Like, well, how the fuck am I gonna pay this bill? Like, no, I don't need none of that.
Okay, so
None of that. You have to be financially sound. Just be sound.
So question. You can't have no past due bills, or you don't want a woman you have to foot the bill for initially off the gate. Or expecting
shit happens, right?
Correct.
If you just got to be on your shit, even if you fall off the rocker. If I'm fucking with you, I'll help you get back on the rocker whenever I can. But you can't start out the gate like,
off the rocker, yeah.
My light's about to get cut off tomorrow. It's like, fuck, yeah, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I don't want to be that. But
Okay.
if you're my girl and shit happens, if I'm super close to you, I'm automatically going to know where you struggle at.
Okay.
And it won't be a struggle anymore.
Understood.
But if you start at the door like, yo,
So you ain't tricking.
am I tricking?
So you ain't tricking. You ain't a trick ass nigga. Like, I'm not paying for a bitch way just because she cute.
I'm not paying for a bitch way because she's entitled to it.
Okay.
That's the thing. I hate entitlement. Oh, don't be a mark that down. I hate entitled anybody, especially women.
Okay.
What the fuck, yo? No.
So
not at all.
I'm not sure if you're dating. Well, I kind of do, but I want the people to know what you're dating. Are you single? Are you dating? What would you title yourself? What do you call yourself today?
You know me. What would you think?
I think you're a
throw it out.
mess.
I am a mess. I'm organized chaos.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
A mess. Because
I'm not a mess. I just know what I want, but I'm just so.
But what you want ain't really what you want is out there, but you don't want it. If that makes sense.
Yes, exactly.
So it's like he literally has the opportunity to get what he wants, but he don't want it.
I don't want it. No, I don't. I'm okay.
So would you say
totally
you're
fine.
dating, or would you say I don't know what to call
I'm
it.
outside.
I'm outside.
I'm having fun.
He's okay, ladies.
Whatever that
So he
means.
is eligible, but he's outside. So
I'm
right
eligible,
now,
but you're gonna be pissed
right
off.
now that's messy. So we
Whatever.
gonna scratch him off the list of eligible
I'm
bachelors.
eligible. I mean,
You're
you
not
never
eligible.
know what's
you're
gonna
not eligible.
happen.
No, that's the problem. Women are so tired of that uncertainty.
I don't give a fuck what women tired of.
waiting for
Y'all
what could
want
happen.
me.
One
I'm giving it
okay,
up.
and that's the thing. You got men who feel like they are the prize and treat you can be the prize. There's nothing wrong with being the
you don't
prize.
want to have you want to
There's
have this
nothing
conversation.
wrong with being the prize, but don't expect you can't be like expecting the
I don't expect anything.
exactly.
If a
That's why
woman
I said.
never approach me,
that's why I said
I'll
we're
be
crossing
fine.
him off of eligible bachelor.
I'm good. I'm just
I changed my
really
mind,
good.
ladies. We're gonna take him off the list of eligible bachelors.
But no, but I'm
in
not-
case you want to go outside, he's outside.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And so I ain't talking about aesthetically. Does that matter now?
Okay. Yeah, we can get into it. But
Mm.
what aesthetically, what kind of women do you like? Well, prefer because you mentioned can't be a broke bitch.
That's so bad. Yo.
Biggest life personality, which is kind of like elaborate on that because it makes sense. Because it's like, do you want a loud person or do you mean?
I need somebody who's very eccentric, and that could mean a multitude of things.
Okay.
No, you can be really into art. You can be really into podcasting, broadcasting.
Okay.
I feel like you have a larger than life personality.
Okay.
You just can't be, I'm not gonna say boring, that's a mute word. You just can't be run of the mill. Like there's something about you just have to be spark. It just has to have a fucking spark about you. You just can't be, I'm pretty and I like to go shopping and I read Wait to Exhale books. Can't do that.
What the fuck is wrong with it? I mean, what if you're all of those things?
You just have to be more than that.
Waiting to Exhale a couple days ago, so I kind of took that personally.
Trash movie.
It wasn't. It was awful.
Movie. Trash
it
movie,
was
trash
awful.
message.
It was such a bad movie with a mad message. It gave me Baby Boy vibes in a sense, like how we put
See,
these
now,
movies
I
on
like
a
Baby Boy.
Baby Boy was an awful movie. And people run with that movie like, I love Baby Boy. I could tell. That's your third baby mama? Okay.
But that's life.
Yeah,
Way to Excel is not realistic, unfortunately. No, it's not. No,
yes,
it's not.
it could
No,
be.
it's not.
It could be. There's the woman with low self-esteem. It's not realistic to you
That shit is
because
not
you're not a
realistic,
woman.
bro.
That was geared to women. But back to women, what kind of women would you date? Like, what would it take? Sorry, wrong question. What would it take to date you? Meaning, though, what would it take to date you?
Unfortunately, it's gonna sound so
Nah,
pompous,
keep
but
it.
if we
Keep
here,
it. This guy. Get
Oh,
this guy.
man.
Pan in on this nigga.
you gotta approach me, and you have to
Y'all hear this?
exude
You
confidence.
gotta approach him,
Like
ladies.
you gotta give me like, nigga, you lucky that I'm even coming at you type of thing, because I may be, and I'm gonna fuck with you if I feel that way. Yeah, you gotta approach me because I'm probably never going to approach you. I'm not pompous. It just be that I'll be chilling. I'm cool. I don't necessarily have to approach a woman. A lot of women that I know now, or that has been, I guess, has been later with me in my life, they approach me. It's not some pompous shit. I've just been chilling. I may throw a couple of shots, but it's literally, I'm adoring you from afar. It's not an issue. You look pretty. You look good. Enjoy your day, and that's it. It's them like, so what are you doing tomorrow? Or, so what about you? What's going on? Why you look this way and you don't have a girlfriend or something like that? And then it just goes in that, and then they just fall into this abyss. That's me, and they can't get out because I'm him. You know?
Okay, so this is the outside boy. Like, we're not gonna call him eligible. We're gonna rewrite that. We're gonna
I'm
call
a
him if
good
you wanna
time.
be. There you go. If you wanna go out, you
You know
wanna
that
be
song
outside.
"Wasting Time" by Brent Faiyaz and Drake?
No, I don't like Brent Faiyaz.
That's me.
Yep.
That's me.
Yeah, I said it, y'all.
That's me. You don't like what?
Brent Faiyaz.
I don't care. I'm not an R&B dude.
He
but
gives me cocaine
one-
and headache vibes. I don't know. Like, he makes me want to like be sad and be in a bad.
cocaine and headache.
He makes me
vibes?
want to be in a
Cocaine and headache
He makes
vibes?
me want to be in a bad relationship, and that's not good.
Wait,
like,
time out. Does cocaine give you a headache?
I don't know.
How
I
do you
don't
know?
do cocaine.
You sure?
I mean,
know.
oh wait, I don't want to show y'all. That's pre-workout. No, I'm gonna show y'all.
Please don't do it.
No, I ain't gonna show because I
you
might,
have to-
I
you
might have to
cancel
get. Yeah, I
all this
might get.
shit.
It's not cocaine.
Monetization
It's pre-workout. I'm
out
gonna
of
go
here.
like this. It's pre-workout. It's pre-workout.
Did you even take it?
Nah, cause he brought the Red Bull. But aesthetically, what's your type? Because this, I want to talk about his type because it's gonna go into an episode that I did a couple months ago about being who you are. But
Look,
before I say who
Brittany's
I am,
my type. You know, she got the big hair. You know, she's nice and voluptuous. I don't like thin women. That's, we can just get out there. I don't like thin. I like women with some meat, voluptuous women.
so that's why I want him to say it first because I had an episode called the fat ass episode where we were just letting go all the fear of the word fat, like just letting it go. Like,
See, now I don't.
go ahead.
The word fat. See, some body positivity shit right here. All right, so when I think of fat, right, fat has a negative connotation about unattractive, unshapely, blob-like amoeba. You like shape, like a
But there's
figure.
different fats though. Like we will all fall into overweight, but there's different
sure.
fats. There's
Yes.
different fats. You got, like you said, you got shapely, curvy girls. You got blobby girls.
I would never say they
square,
fat.
pear.
I would never say they fat,
straight,
though.
flat, back, matte.
Girl with a flat, like she just nothing but a back.
There are women that are shaped like boxes. But that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
had-
so what you're saying, your type, your aesthetic type, she could be fully figure, but she has to be
have meat.
curvaceous.
No, she don't have to be anything. My preference
Mm-hmm.
is a woman who's full figured and preferably have a shape. That's
Okay.
my preference. That's what gets my ding ding hard. That's what I like. I'm not saying that thin and small women can't be attractive because they're absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
But if I'm laying next to you, I want to feel like your whole body feels like a butt. You know, that's basically what I want.
So
I'm a very visual person, so I love lingerie. So women wears lingerie still, great. I just like the shape. I just love it. I just love it.
So would you call it a fetish,
No,
or would you just say it's a preference?
it's a preference because
Would-
I don't hypersexualize bigger women.
Okay,
'Cause
but
I will fuck the
will
thin
you?
women.
Will you though?
Yeah,
Give me
I would.
When the last time you did? Give me the year. Because I think.
2018.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't expect that.
why not?
Because I just felt like you were lying.
No, I'm here, yo. I'm here.
Okay, so
I'm not lying.
But do you understand what I mean about the fat fetish? Like there are guys that,
There are
or
men-
would that be a preference again? Meaning like I'll fuck you because men just like
There
to
are
fuck.
men that want to fuck fat women because of the stigma around fat women, like they suck dick real good, or you can take advantage of them, or they'll give you all your fucking money at income tax time.
Which is false,
There's
bitch.
definitely men that ascribe to that and go out to do it.
Well, that just make an ain't shit nigga. I'm talking about the guys who.
But they're still men, and they may, go with that notion. It only takes one person to make something real and honest.
So yours isn't a fetish.
No, I've loved Jill Scott, fucking Angie Stone, all those when they first came out.
All right, so here's the test.
Okay.
Who was your first crush? Like when you think about when you were a kid, that made you think about, ooh, that women are fine. It could be
Layla Hathaway.
Layla Hathaway.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. Ha.
No, you thought about that. 'Cause you
What?
just-
I love like that. Have you not seen my Instagram? I post her every so
I honestly
often.
don't know what she looks like, but I know who she is.
She's-
Like I know what she looks like, but I don't right now. I know she sings great.
She was the
Right?
template. Yeah.
Okay.
She was the template. Cause okay, so if I can build a bitch, excuse my language, if I could build a bitch, it would be big hair.
Mm-hmm.
It would be big hair, full lips. It would kind of be probably chinky eyes, but I'm starting to like big full eyes. Not like what's Diana Ross's daughter name?
that
What's her name?
I know
Come
you
on,
talk
come on,
about.
come on.
I can't think about it.
Come on, Tracy Ellis Ross. She's a weird, sexy man. I love her poppy
I
ass
like her
eyes.
eyes are cute.
And just nice hips. Like just I'm starting to begin to believe I love ass. I'm an ass man for sure, but I think it's the hips that be fucking me up now. It's the frontal
That
view.
little-
It's that. It's there. It's the I love it. I love it. I also love bald women, like women with no hair. That's a thing of mine.
Like
I
just
lo-
straight up
like
bald,
hair, like
biscuit,
hair,
T.I.,
like
hustler.
this. Yes, or actual bald, like Amber Rose.
Like shiny. Like
Yes, I love bald hair women. I love big hair women. Just bigger women.
okay.
Yeah, and you have to smell good. Oh, if you smell good, oh my god, oh my god.
So, ladies, if you want to be outside, you gotta not be a broke bitch.
Can't be broke.
Bigger than life, large personality.
Yep, and you gotta take me out on the first date and pay for it. I'm
Yeah,
lying.
he's
That's a joke.
definitely. I'm about to say we're definitely
joke.
scratching him off.
I'm definitely a
eligible
joke. Damn,
bachelor.
you would pay for a man's first date?
Of course, I would pay for a first
I
date.
know
You
you-
know how I get down.
Do I?
Do you?
Tell the people. Do they know?
I'm pretty
That's-
sure they know
I'm
because
pretty
I
sure they
mentioned it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I can tell you. I can tell who be watching my show and who don't.
Yeah, I don't. I watch my episode.
Okay, yeah, cool. So do you hush your mouth?
Okay.
Because you don't even know what's happening. Yes, I will pay for a date, especially if I'm not interested. If you ever have a girl
That's
super
interesting.
if you super,
So wait, hold on. Stop the bus. You are more willing to pay for a date that you're not interested in. Is
Yep.
that like you could hold it against them type of thing?
so you can't hold it against me. So you can't be like, well, because nowadays everybody wants to impress you. Like they want to go to 5-star restaurants, these places that are Instagram worthy, aesthetic worthy with steaks and drinks and all this other shit. Now you got a $300 tab for a woman that's not going to talk to you again.
Wait, you will pay a $300 tab?
I pay for my end. I will split the bill.
Fun fact, the most expensive date I ever had was $200.
The most expensive date I've ever had probably was like $465.
Sheesh, that you paid for?
I split it though.
What's the biggest tab you paid for?
What do you mean, like in general, going out?
No, you treat a man out.
Probably never over like $150. Because men are different. They're simple.
Cheap.
Yeah, they be like, I'll get some nuggets.
Give him a little talk over the
Yeah,
phone.
like they don't give a what?
What?
What did you just say?
She heard me.
Anyway.
The streets heard me.
But I'm glad we're getting into that. So the expectation, like with dating and roles, you kind of briefly touched on that with gender roles. I think dating is a cool way. Do you have a cap on what you would spend on a date? Like some guys do.
No, it's all. I'm about to say a word I hate. It's the
The
vibe.
vibe. He hates
vibe.
the word vibe.
Vibe and energy.
Vibes
Bad
and energy,
those
but it'd be
words.
literally
Use better
it'd be
words.
literally vibes and energy. Like he always say, use better word. What better word than vibes and energy? It fits the whole category of what the fuck we
Explain
talk
your
about.
feelings.
It's the vibe. It's bad vibes in this motherfucker. Like that's how you gotta be. Like I don't like the energy. It's just great words. But with that being said, you said there's no cap on a date. It's what the woman spends.
No.
But would you ever? Because women, we want you guys to pick the place. We hate when guys don't.
Can we
know.
talk about that?
Yes, we can.
All right. So I want to address this dumbass.
It's not dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb
not
to
dumb.
me.
If you
All right, so
before you say, I hate to say it, but let me set it clear. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, when a guy makes interest, sets a point to reach out to you to say, hey, I'd like to take you on a date, and then ask you, so where you want to go? What you want to do? It's annoying. And that might work with younger girls. Younger girls might just be excited to get the fuck out the house. But I feel like if you have an interest in me,
anywhere with me, I know what you're talking about.
This guy. So would you?
Can I address
Yes,
why?
you can address why you don't like it. But I just wanted to let you guys know what we're talking about.
9 out of 10 times, we don't give a fuck where we're going. We just want to be somewhere with you. So we want to give you the opportunity to tell us something that you absolutely like. So I have to fucking guess. I just want to be around you. We could be in a fucking car.
You don't have to guess, and that would be okay if you said, "Let's go get ice cream." Why do we have to figure it out?
My perfect rebuttal to that type of question, I'm like, okay, cool. We're about to go to a reptile museum.
Lit. I'm different though. Lit, because you made effort. You made effort.
No,
just like you feel like
you never been somewhere that you was like, why would he take me here?
No,
you never felt this way.
No,
never.
Especially if he made the effort. You know what the fuck annoys me when I gotta think about it, and then I come back and I be like, well, maybe we could go here. Damn, that's where you want to go, bitch. You fucking asked me.
Now, granted, no, real shit. That I get that, right? But I can't speak for most men, but I'm almost positive we don't care. I would rather go somewhere that you really want to go.
Well, then figure it out. And if you don't, have you ever been on a date with a girl where you picked the place and she was like, I don't really like this? Then the bitch ain't for you. She's not out for you. She's not out to get to know you. She's out to see what you could do for her.
But it's okay if you don't have to like somewhere that I
You
go.
don't, but I promise you, you know how they say men are simple, so are women. Women are way simpler than y'all think.
Come on, yo. You don't believe that.
Girls,
you don't believe that.
Hold on, pause. Girls and city girls, that's a whole nother conversation.
Brittany,
women are way less
complicated. Stop.
In retrospect, with this subject, not with in general, with this subject, women are way more simpler than you think. We just like the fact that y'all come correct. We are so tired of y'all not coming correct.
So false,
it's not. I'm speaking for women.
Oh my God.
If you're trying to court a woman,
you really think majority of women are like you?
I think that with this particular topic, yes. With this particular topic, yes. We are so sick of having to figure out where to go.
Okay. I'm going to agree to
figure it out. Especially if you hit me up like, damn.
You know the next time this happens? Next time this happens, I'm going to pick something.
And you're going to be so fucking.
And I want to see what's going to happen.
She's going to be like, okay, what time should I be ready? It's the effort. Women are so fucking sick of that.
I'm supposed to tell you what time, right?
No, how the fuck? You know what? Anyway,
Yo, be ready. I sent over a dress for you to wear. Be
That's
ready by
even
8
if you
o'clock.
ever now that's like
So
what
I'm
is
gonna
that
have you-
movie?
I'm
Set
gonna
It
have
Off. That's giving
I'm
Set
gonna
It
have
Off
you-
vibes.
Have you
But
with a fucking jumper and some butters on.
that's giving Set It Off vibes. But we not asking you to be. If you want to be that extreme, if you
Bro,
want to
Set It
send
Off is
flowers,
that.
if you, I think Set It Off. I think the girl didn't have a dress to wear, Stony. And I think he sent over a dress because she was hood. She didn't have like she wasn't classy. He was taking her to a classy place, so he sent her over a dress and here, be ready by this time. And that was the first time she's ever
So
experienced.
you'll be
it.
okay if I took you to a farm to milk a cow.
If that's what you wanted to do to get to know me, I would be okay with that.
You wouldn't judge me for that.
No,
You
I would
hold it
probably talk mad shit to my friends like, bitch, we about to go to a forum,
There you
but
go. There you go.
that's
That's all I
lit.
wanna- that's
No,
all.
but that's not judging you like I hate this nigga. I would be like, this nigga is creative as for this is different. A farm milking cows, like that's different.
I think
That
you're
bitch,
lying.
I
ain't gonna lie.
You
I think you're
can't.
lying.
Knowing me personally, you
Yo,
can't think I'm lying.
And I think you're lying.
Bullshit. I'll be
Alright.
down. I'm the type of person that'll just take a ride with you. I don't give a fuck where we going. Let's
a
just
ride,
take a ride.
and going to fucking
I-
Old McDonald's farms.
Nigga,
Two totally different things.
Try it. Try it. Try it.
Yo,
Try
you
it
know
with
how
a girl.
crazy you right? You know, okay.
Try it with a girl.
All right.
Women just be liking
All
y'all
right.
to have the plan and have it ready. But now that we're on the subject of that, you have gender roles. Because let's just switch over to, because I'm very, very curious to hear what you think. Not necessarily gender role. How do you feel about 50-50? I know you hate it, the ideology of it, but tell them what you hate about it.
What I hate the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a true believer that you should do whatever you feel like you and your partner should be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
Me, personally, I think gender roles in general are very, very, I said stifling before, but I'm going to use a different word because people may not know what stifling means.
I don't know what stifling.
It's very suffocating. There's a glass ceiling there. Stifling means choking. You can't breathe.
Thanks.
Got it. There's you have a level where you probably can't surpass if you're allowing on one person to do one thing and another person to do another thing. It's just stifling. It's not productive. Now it can work because it does work. We are not in the 1920s no more. Two was always better than one. And I have a different opinion about it because I don't have any kids. So I do believe if somebody else has kids and you have kids, the gender role situation is a little bit different. But I'm outside by myself. She's going to be outside. She's by herself. We're going to be together. Why the fuck do I got to pay your bills? Why? What? You've had to be paying your fucking bills before I even showed up here.
So if y'all live together.
If I live together, okay. Can I literally take care of a woman by myself, paying all the bills?
Would you want to? Not
yes.
Can you?
Fuck no, because I wouldn't want a girl that would want me to do that.
Okay.
It makes no sense. If I make $100,000 a year, I don't make $100,000 a year. If I made $100,000 a year, right? I'm pretty sure I'm able to take care of somebody full out. I probably make less than half or make half that, right? I can take care of somebody. Why the fuck would you want me to do that? You want me to pay for the rent? Can we do it per dollar? I'm gonna put you on the spot now.
Bitch.
Not like that, but
Oh.
I have a list of things and we're gonna add it up.
Okay.
Okay. What is the average rent?
$1,300.
$1,300. Do we have kids in this scenario? Let's make it you, because you actually have a child.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
There's a kid.
All right. So $1,300. Let's just say 15. We're gonna make it easier for the people to follow.
Okay.
$1,500.
Following.
Do we have a car?
Yes,
Is it a nice car?
it is.
Is it my car?
It is.
Okay. So I have an Audi, right? I literally pay $750 per month for my car. That's not insurance.
Whew.
With insurance, that's $1,000. Rent and car note is $2,500. Okay. Bills. How much is bills?
$400. We including groceries?
No. Just utilities.
$400.
$400. Let's say 5.
Because you got
of internet.
Wi-Fi. That's what I was counting. Wi-Fi, phone, electric, gas, water. Or if you don't pay water for rent, okay. But yeah, $400. I'm gonna say $400.
Can we say 5?
Sure.
Okay. Rent is $1,500. My car is $1,000.
We at $3,000.
$3,000 a month.
Yep.
How much is groceries?
For 3 people,
Yeah.
about $400. You can make it happen.
No. I'm a man.
$400, but I believe in gender roles. We in this fantasy, so I'll be cooking. So go ahead, $400. I know how to make it work. Go ahead.
So I'm eating every night
You're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
for $400.
Yes. I'm a mother. I do this. Go ahead.
$3,500. So that's can
Cool.
we can
We can say 5 if it makes you feel good.
$3,500. Right now, that's literally the bare necessity. That's we're eating. We got a house over our head, roof over here. Excuse me.
We didn't
have
count
a car.
Yeah, we didn't count toiletries.
No.
Little doodads for the house,
No,
little things you need.
not
We didn't count that.
gas.
Nope, gas, none of that.
None of that.
Therapy bills.
That's not fair. But
It's
I get
part
it.
of my daily life.
Okay, so if you can wrap all the miscellaneous money up, how much would that be?
Probably roughly we talked about this. We're talking about it's a 5,000, probably a safe keep. We're talking $5,000 a month.
$5,000 a month. Okay. In the real world,
Right.
no, not the real world, in the gender role world where a woman don't pick up any type of finances, right? $5,000 a month. That's about $1,250 a week. A job making $1,250 a week is roughly about $80,000 a year.
Yeah, a week, yeah.
Okay, about 80 grand. Who's making 80 grand?
I mean, that's neither here or there. People are making 80 grand, but it doesn't work.
People who die on this hill are not touching anywhere near 80 grand.
True. Now, I agree with that. A lot of people that have the most to say about that literally don't make that amount of money.
Okay.
But we're talking about the reality of that will be what the tab was, and that's what we would be paying.
So, my
takeaway from that is,
why would my girl want me to
do that by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. That's fair. I mean, I don't agree. I think it's based on your lifestyle. Like, I feel like if you were like, let's say if you were Diddy, I'm just going to go Diddy because he's the only billionaire I can think of offhand that I know.
Fucking daddy.
So if we talk about Diddy,
daddy.
You think Diddy would care if you paid or not? Now you have women that would be like, I want to help somewhere down the line because I want to feel like I'm not earning my keep, but being part of the being a part of the establishment or the relationship doesn't necessarily mean she has to. So I think it's a measure of, can you afford it or not? Because I personally feel like if you could afford it, if you could afford it and money is not an object, it no longer matters.
I'm speaking in realistic terms.
I am too, because there are some men that can afford it.
I don't think any man that's well off, would you consider somebody making 100 grand well off?
And this, you can survive. You're not struggling. If you only got one kid.
I think well off is like you have an enormous amount of money that you have to worry about.
Cool, but what are you getting at?
My point is, I don't think anybody will feel a way to take care of everything if they're well off.
Right, but
realistically, people are not well off.
Okay, you know how I feel about that when you
realistically,
pick that range.
People are not well off.
Correct, but I feel like
people are not normally making $80,000.
But I feel like when you come together, you can.
Bingo.
Yeah, but listen to what I'm saying. Say, like for instance, I had a guest on here, and he said that I don't expect to pay all the bills, but I will take on the major ones, maybe the rent,
okay,
the car note, the expensive ones, but I expect everything else to be, because he said from his male perspective, like I want to have leadership, but he believes in gender roles. So he wanted to have that respect as a man, as I take care of the major load as a man. He wanted to put that on his back.
Let me tell you in the audience something. A lot of men lean on finances to acknowledge their masculinity. They feel as though if they cannot lead financially, they are not a man. I want my brothers to get out of that. There's a lot of intangible things that you can present that does not have to come out your pocket. There's a lot of cornball ass dudes with money.
Yeah.
And they have access to multiple types of people because they have money, but they never the fuck home, but people, they justify it because they got the money. They fucking cheat. They do all this other shit. I'm not saying that a man with money got to be an asshole and a piece of shit, but it does grant a person who is that a leeway because they have a lot of money. There's a lot of cornball ass dudes with money.
There's a lot of broke ass niggas with cornball mentality too.
Yeah.
It just doesn't matter. I think financially, I think that the point that you were trying to make is, I need help. Like right now, we're in realistic terms, you can't just sit back and be a pillow princess and just get hand, foot, and weighted on you while I'm striving, while I'm scratching and surviving out in these streets. And then you got bitches that ain't even Like, you don't even believe in gender roles. You got bitches that'll do that and won't even have a hot meal for you or support or
Listen.
or respect or anything for you when you come in the house, but they hand out.
It's the entitlement that pisses me off.
It's really a plague right now. But it's entitlement. It's kind of weird because it's entitlement on both ends. Like, you got a lot of you have more men coming out like, yeah, fuck you. I'm cool.
Why would I need a bill? You are a pretty ass bill.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I need a bill?
But then you mentioned status. Some men like the bill because it's
all
a
right,
status quo.
It's the notion that if it ain't triggered, if you got it, right? If you got it, none of this shit probably matter. If I made $1 million a year, I want my girl to work, especially make 30 grand. Fuck you gonna do with this 30 grand? You know, find your value in other things. Now there are men or just people. There are people that need somebody to take care of them physically, emotionally. You know, I can provide the money. This is what I got. I got it. Cool, no problem. I need you to be able to clean my house. I don't have the time, nor do I want to do that. You know, if there's a dude that want his dick sucked every night when he comes home, a plate made, his bath water ran, all that shit, if that's what he want from this girl, she probably has to be physically available to do that. Probably doesn't need a job. She probably needs to be taken care of financially.
That is a job.
And that is totally fine for those who work it. A nigga like me, I would love for my girl to make as much as I make. You know, if I can afford $1,500 a month for a place, I will want you to afford $1,500 a place. And we can make a place that's $3,000, a crib. What the fuck? We are out of here. We're out of here. You think I hate using Jay-Z and Beyonce because that's such a unreachable goal. That sounds fucked up. I don't want to say it's unreachable, but like, come on, yo. They're multi-billionaires, both of them. I don't think they have conversations about finances.
Probably not.
They don't.
Probably threatened conversations.
A lot of women that I've dealt with,
honestly,
a lot of women that I've dealt with that I got far with, they were very well off. Not very well off, but they average 80 grand, 100 grand, 150 grand. And money is something that never worked. And I never felt less of a man because they obviously make more money than me, sometimes twice, 3 times even. I never felt less of a man because there's things that I have that's very intangible that they truly appreciate and they absolutely love. And I knock shit out the park. So
when it all comes down to it, gender roles are ass.
Gender roles are, like I said, they put a invisible ceiling. You can't, nobody can be you, a man and a woman. A man makes everything and the girl just stays home. They will never be able to supersede where the 2 fucking doctors do. They can't. Never. Ever. They never ever.
Gender roles are ass and a girl's going to 50-50 with you. A woman. If y'all live together, we splitting this shit down.
No, I never said that.
I asked.
No.
Are we 50-50 splitting it down the we're going to wrap it up with this last statement.
All right.
We're 50-50 splitting it down the middle. How is that? How does that go?
So we have to get some ground rules.
Perfect world.
Do I live alone?
No, we live together.
No.
You live together.
So are you moving in with me?
It doesn't matter. You get in the house together.
If we get a house together, type of nigga that I am, the house that I want, I can't afford it myself.
So you need.
So
is it 50-50 with the rent?
I don't know. Does the percentage matter?
Yes. The conversation is 50-50. Men, this is a plaguing conversation amongst our community.
That's why I hate it. You know I hate it.
It's 50-50 because some men say, no, I'll take care of the rent, you take care of it, or I'll take the biggest bill, you take care of everything else.
You know, this is why I understand the percentage, right?
Okay.
The rent is $2,000. Let's say you take care of everything else.
Oh, you guys, I forgot to tell you, this is Mr. Literal. But go
ahead.
Because
it makes no sense. Because I've had conversations where a woman said, I'm not paying the rent, but I'll pay for everything else. Bitch, it's the same exact amount of money as the rent.
Okay, but it's the status quo of I don't want that main responsible
I'm a literal,
bill.
logical person. That makes no fucking sense. If I'm putting out $2,000 and you're putting out $2,000, what the fuck does it matter?
Are you pro 50-50 or not?
I am pro doing whatever y'all need to do to make it work.
Okay.
If there's a bill on the table and I ain't see it, you pay it. Maybe some shit like that. I don't care.
So there's no schedule. There's no Papa takes the electricity, Mama takes the gas.
The shit needs to get done. Yeah.
So your expectation
if you're coming out, I just want you to be able to come out your pocket if need be.
If need be or as necessary.
Depending on where we at. I think it depends on where we at.
Okay.
Okay, now let's flip it. Let's say you trying to save some money. I have my own house. We want to move in together. Yo, Brittany, come over to my house.
Would I be expected to pay half of your bills?
No, but I will hate if you saw that my gas bill was $150 when I was here, by myself. And that was $700 because now I'm housing you and your child. And that was $700. And you notice that it's $700.
But if
I would
but if we're not moving in your house, but we move to a separate house, I have to help you pay the bills, the rent.
I just said, if it was up to a nigga like me, I want to be somewhere because I have my own house. We can stay separate. You stay over
We're
your
not
crib.
talking about separate. We're talking
That's
about
my
together.
point. So if we were to move together in a brand new home to us,
A home. We're both
I
moving
would
into a
want to
mutual
move into
home
a
together.
I would want to move into a home that we both had to put out to afford this home.
Okay.
I don't want to be. I may be able to afford it by myself.
So what if you are completely?
If I'm able to take care of everything financially, if I'm able to do it without sweat on my back,
Okay.
yes.
So
if I'm able to do it with
50-50.
one job, if I'm able to
So-
do it with one job, I can see you, I can fuck you, I can do everything with the family. If I could do that with no problem with one job, absolutely. I don't need my.
So we're
my
just going to
living
say 50-50 is terms and conditional, like based on
Is
what
everything
you can.
conditional?
True, but 50-50 conversation with you is based on if you can or can't. Point blank, period.
Yes, and I would like that. I don't think I would go that far for a girl who they can't.
Makes sense. Well, it has been wonderful.
Has it now?
You got on my nerves halfway through.
That's
but
the
you know,
point. Wait. What did I get on your nerves
all
about?
the time you just so Mr.
I'm the man because I am.
Anyway, ladies
We'll
and
see.
gentlemen, this is a dear friend of mine.
I'm about to put you on the spot. Was I the best guest so far? Probably not. It's okay if I'm not. It's all right.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Really? You're a liar.
I am lying. No, I'm
That's
kidding.
fine.
I'm kidding.
It's cool.
No,
It's
I'm
all
kidding.
right.
You
Listen,
actually have to be
listen.
because it really hasn't been that many, but you're kind of setting the tone for the rest right now. So
Listen, all the
you're the
previous
most
guests,
argumentative.
I'm an asshole.
You're the
so.
most argumentative guest that I've had so far. But it has been great. We are producers. You know, they be like they hit the watch on me
I'm
all
going
the
to put you
time.
on blast. What's your producer's company name again?
Candor Cam. Candor Cam.
I really appreciate this. This is dope. I hope you keep it up. I hope he still does this for you at all times. Because I don't want to do it. And I can't because
If I
I can't do it because I don't got all this fly shit.
It doesn't matter. You know what you got?
What I got?
heart. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been great. This has been Brittany the Muse, and I got my boy,
Just sign out.
Mr. Stucky. He doesn't want to say bye.
See y'all. Don't get pregnant. Have a great year whenever this comes out. You know what I'm saying? Free R. Kelly.
Oh, edit that. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great evening. Thank you for coming. I really, really appreciate you. It's been great having you.
Thanks for having me.
Can you say your spiel again, Mr. Stucky?
Oh, again, I'm your co-host, K said Stucky. Mr. Important, Mr. Highly Coveted, Mr. Never Scheduled but always on time, Mr. By Mistake on Purpose. And you're now being brought to you by Mute the Muse, aka Brittany Muse.
And we'll be back. Thank you guys. I'm always going to tell y'all, have a wonderful day. Check on your friends, check on your family. Always my favorite word, therapy. And you guys enjoy. Thank you for coming. If you're watching this, that means you like me. You really, really like me. And I'm just thankful to have you guys. I'm always appreciative. And we'll see you next time on Meet the Muse.
See ya.